Hi there, I'm Peter Millard and this is 10 Minute Workshop, where 10 minutes in the workshop is never enough, it's never 10 minutes, and it's never 10 minutes wasted. In this week's short video, I'm going to be going through the unboxing and initial setup of Axminster Tool & Machinery's HBS200N premium hobby bandsaw. That's coming up next. Oh, goodness. So here we are, Axminster's HBS200 Hobby Series bandsaw unboxing video. Woo, who thought I'd be doing one of those? Comes very well packaged, it has to be said, with a nicely printed manual. There's usual bits of polystyrene and styrofoam. We've got a load. Is this a spanner and an Allen key? And the obligatory push stick. Whoa! That's quite a weighty and solid feeling cast iron table. Has the fence T-track already attached and the bolts underneath it ready to attach to the saw itself. And then the rest of this, I think, when I got my first little bandsaw I didn't know which bit to get hold of to take out. I'm still not entirely sure, to be honest. It's just heave ho. There we are. Yeah. And a fence. Okay, so that obviously we are not connected to power at all. So a little bandsaw, not dissimilar in size to the other one. Alloy wheels top and bottom, blade already fitted and seems okay. Plastic covers, micro switches, yeah, micro switches. A little dusty thing. Turn and lock, so that's all good. Manual. So this suggests that previously the fence all came in separate parts, but actually comes attached now. So I suspect we just need to tidy that up a little bit. Step 1, locate the bandsaw table. The 4 M6 bolts and shake-proof washers. Slot the blade into the table. That's all connected already. So let's... I'm taking the bolt out of the base of the table, then realising that the blade needs to pass through the slot in the table, removing the front T-track to allow this to happen. Start. Allen key. That goes over there. Comes that. And underneath here, under here, we then have to locate these little guys. I'm fitting the underside bolts just finger tight for now and angling the table for easier access to the farthest bolts before nipping everything up tight with a supplied spanner and dropping the table flat again. I'm offering up the front T-track to the table and bolting this back in place, making sure that the notch in the profile aligns with the mitre slot.
Then we can offer up the fence, making sure it sits correctly in the front slot and latches over the rear of the table. With everything in place, we can check the table for square against the blade. Then with the upper blade guide assembly lowered to half height, adjust the copper blade guides on the right and then the left, aiming for around a ½ millimetre of play either side of the blade. Before tightening the grub screws and moving on to the rear ball bearing guide, we can then repeat the process with the lower blade guides, again tilting the table for easier access to the grub screws. With everything locked tight, we can reset the table level and again test for square against the blade.
So, I think with all that done, it's safe to say that our bandsaw is set up and ready to use. Okay, so there we are. Let's not pretend that this is anything other than the most rudimentary of initial setups on a bandsaw like this. You need to fine tune it now. You need to sort of run a bit of temper through there and see how it cuts. I've got to say, out of the box, the experience of this little Axminster bandsaw has been excellent. Table's nice and flat, dead square to the blade. The wheels are completely coplanar. There are no issues with blade wander or tracking or any of those things, any of those niggles that can confound smaller, cheap bandsaws sometimes. I hope you've enjoyed this quick setup video. If you did, be sure to check out my other video where I compare this premium small bandsaw to the little cheap and cheerful Aldi bandsaw that I have. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it freely amongst your friends, and do consider subscribing. If you haven't already done so, hey, just check back on a Friday when there's always something new up at noon. I'll see you then. Take care.